We'll just get everyone in, maybe close the door. Firstly, I've got to say, I think this is a record. So thanks for giving up your Friday evening and coming to support us and our students down here. It really is. I think this must be 120, so thanks to you guys, showing good support. So yeah, first of all, it's great for you to be here. It's a quintessential English day today, lots of rain, and we wouldn't expect anything less. So we will be presenting this demo day for our students here in front. I will be hosting it. My name's Ed. I work alongside Alex, Arthur and Sandrine. We run Wagon in London. We also have our two co-founders here from Paris, Seb and Romain, which is quite lucky. They've done a lot of work for us and they support us a lot here. We'll be presenting the demos just now. I just need to get through a bit of housekeeping. Arthur hates it because he edits the videos and he says my intros are too long, so I'll have to keep it clean and quick. But guys, welcome. Thank you so much. You 24 students, 25 actually, Rachel, you're here too. She got a job, so she left 2 weeks early. So. But you've been amazing, slightly exhausted, and that's probably due to these great statistics I have here. We've drunk 2,000 Asahis, 180 pints of milk, 2,250 litres of water, 8 kgs of coffee beans, and 10,224 commits to GitHub. That's big time. Whoa. Well done, dudes. So we're here to celebrate your success and the beginning and end of a great journey. But I just want to say thanks to Google Campus. They host us here a lot. Probably once a week, once every fortnight. Join them, they're a great community, they've got a lot to offer. And right, so yeah, a little bit about Wagon, as it's pronounced in French, or Le Wagon, as we pronounce it. So Wagon is a coding bootcamp. It was created in 2013 in Paris, and it's currently present in 23 cities worldwide. So what we do, in short, is we bring technical skills to creative people and entrepreneurs, people who want to build their own businesses, bring their own ideas to life, and also those wanting to find interesting jobs in the tech industry. So, what these geniuses have done, the two dudes at the back, have built this 9-week full-stack coding bootcamp. And not only do we teach you the skills needed in web development, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ruby, Rails, even now React, but we give you the mindset, and that's the mindset to build your own products, your own MVPs, your own prototypes, and also to work together in a team. And that's very important. The last 3 weeks are spent just building products and launching and building your own apps in a team. So how it works is this. We've been going for 9 weeks, that's 45 days. In the last 2 weeks of the course, which is just 10 working days, okay? It's a very short period of time. Very short period of time, and if any developers are in the room here, you'll know how impressive it is that in that space of time, you create, you invent, you build, you launch your own product, and you put it on the web for the whole world to see. It's crazy to think that actually you couldn't write a line of code actually at the beginning of it. Maybe some of you were a bit ahead of the game, like Jordan. You know, this guy, he's a bit of a geek, but. How it will work now is that each group leader will come up and demo their product, and you'll be able to see how hard work pays off. So we're going to welcome our first team up. It's the product is called Art-temp. The team is Lily, Jessica, Slade, and Zaloy. Please come up to the stage, and it is find the latest art installations near you. Let's go for it. Working?
Hello? Yeah? We're cool? Hi everyone. Thanks again for joining us this evening. My name is Lily and I love art, but I find it really difficult to find current exhibitions near me. I either spend about 30 minutes on a gallery website trying to find relevant information, or I'm on a tourist website, which is really strange because I've lived in London my entire life. So I was really happy when my friend showed me this awesome website called Art-temp, which allows me to find art near me this month. So raise your hand up if you want to help me find some art right now. Yay, let's do it. So I can find recently added events which are near me because it's geolocalized to my location. And actually, the Charles I event looks pretty cool, so he seems like a pretty cool guy, pretty old. And so why don't I wishlist this, because I'm not sure if I want to go yet, but I'll decide a bit later. And maybe we should read some reviews to see what other people thought about it. But this guy, Jean, seems to think it looks shit and there's not enough bug shadow, pretty important criteria. So I'm gonna trust Jean with this, and I'm not that interested anymore, so I'm gonna remove it from my wish list. But I'm still looking for an exhibition. I still want to see some paintings, so why don't I look through the category of paintings in London? And I can see on the map what's close to me. Is it too far? I can also see a variety of events which are showing paintings. But I love seeing colorful paintings, so I'm quite interested in seeing the Matisse one. So really nice images. It's at the RA, and a nice description. We can look at the reviews. Most of them are pretty good. So why don't we book this event? Maybe tomorrow afternoon. I mean, what's better to do on a Saturday afternoon than go to the RA and look at some art? But I don't really want to go alone. So I'd like to share this event on a post on Facebook and tag my friend Jessica in it, because maybe, hopefully she'll be free and she can come with me. So all this talking about Matisse is making me want to see some more modern art. So I can search for modern art and see what comes up. Da-na-na-na. Whoa! I had no idea that Guacamole sculptures were in London. That seems like a really cool event. And it's at the Tate Modern, which is a very cool venue. And I'm quite curious to see what other events are showing at the Tate Modern. And I'd like to follow it too, because that way I'll be up to date with everything going on at the Tate. And actually, the first event, the Soul of a Nation, I went to this exhibition last week and I thought it was really cool. So I'd like to give it a thumbs up so that I can encourage more people to go see this event. Now, if I want to follow some more venues, I can always go on the index of all the venues and see where they're located and whether I'd like to be up to date with what's going on there. And I can also keep track of my activity on Art-temp by going on my profile, and I can see that I follow the Tate Modern. I've booked Matisse to go tomorrow afternoon. And I also have my wish listed events in case I want to book one of them in the future. And in case I forgot the name of any past events I went to or their venues, I can always check my past exhibitions. So that's it. I mean, it was really quick and easy. And I really encourage you to use Art-temp to explore the amazing city we live in and everything it has to offer. And before I finish, I just want to say a massive thank you to my amazing team, Jessica on the computer and Slade and Zaloy in the audience. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and I'm really proud of everything we've achieved in the last 2 weeks. And I'm really excited for what we've got left to work on with Art-temp. At the moment, we are getting the information for events and venues online, but our aim in the future is to partner up with galleries so that they have more control over the information which is shown on their page. But also to extend to more cities and also include smaller, more independent galleries so that we complete our mission to make art accessible to everyone. So thank you for listening.
Thank you guys. Wow, great build. Amazing product. Again, very impressive, just 10 days. That's real data. They've built a code, it scrapes other websites, it pulls in those images and the data. It's impressive stuff. Right, so next up we have a team called Golf Pal. The team is Alessandro, Jessica and Jordan. Alessandro called me up like 4 months ago he said he's doing his dissertation in golf, in a golf app, and blah blah blah. Where better to go than the Wagon? I mean, come on. So the slogan is play together, play better. Good luck.
So, good evening, everybody. I'm Alessandro. I love golf, and I've played it since I was a little kid. However, I'm stuck in a 9 to 7 boot camp that doesn't really allow me to organize days out and golfing days out with my friends. So, I was speaking, there's difficult things. Or you don't have time, or whether you have time, the procedure to book a golf course, it's really difficult. You simply have to go online, search for a decent golf course, go on their website, see if they have online booking. It's rare. Otherwise, you need to call them up, set a tee time. Then you need to organize a group chat and set an event on Facebook, maybe, to set everything in stone. So I was speaking about this problem to my dear friend Jordan, and he suggested me to go on Golf Ball. According to him, it does everything we mentioned before in one spot. So let's give it a go. I'll sign in with Facebook. Now, as he recommended this to me, I want to play with him. So let's search for a golf course in London. We're both here. There are a bit of golf courses, a bit of bad reviews. Some are pretty steep in price. So I saw Maswell Hill has 5 stars and it's pretty cheap. So let's give this a go. From the map I can see it's pretty near where I live, so this is a good thing. There's a course description, not interested. Let's see the reviews. They seem pretty good. So I'm sold. Let's book for tomorrow at 12. But I want to play with Jordan, so let's invite him. So this is the bookings page. We can either each pay for themselves, or we can pay for all. For the time being, I'll pay for myself.
Nice car.
But I just remembered tomorrow is Jordan's birthday. And as a good friend, I completely forgot to buy him a gift. So let's drop a line in the comments. This one's on me. Happy birthday, Jordan. Take your time. And let's also change the event name to Birthday Golf. And let's pay all, of course. Now that the payment is done and everything is confirmed and updated, we can go on our profile, on my profile page, to see what's going on there. So here I have my birthday golf event with Jordan, and there was a golf day out I did with my brother a couple days ago. And from here there's a feature that will only be available during the day of the event in this app, which is the scorecard. If you go on this page, you can simply upload your scores and everything, and it will be stored here forever. So you can come back for it. If you won, you can brag. Or if you lose, you can find excuses. So this is the end of the demo. I'd like to thank my team and my friends Jessica and Jordan for working tirelessly these 2 weeks. They've been heavy but really fun. And this project came to mind last year while at uni. I've done a business plan on it. It's been in the works for a bit. We will continue development until launch, which will be in January 2018. And last of all, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Le Wagon. During these 9 weeks, I've learned an incredible amount of things. I didn't think I could actually learn this much. They've been really supportive. They helped us out. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Nice dudes. Great build again. He's built something around something he loves. So actually, he was going to be a pro golfer, and he hurt his shoulder, and he couldn't be a pro golfer. So he's done a coding course, and he's actually building something around his passion, which is very cool. Well done, guys. So next up, we have a team called Pulse. The team involves, well, the members of the team, Michael, Nirali, Cecile, and Tom. The slogan is "Helps Your Support Network." Michael will demo his product to you now. It's a personal thing, and I think it's very, very, very powerful. So over to you guys. Do you want to test your?
Testing.
Great.
Great. Okay. Just leave it on the desk. It's fine. Okay. Hello, everyone. Today, the topic I'd like to talk about is a pain that I personally experienced before. It's about mental health. Sadly, 1 in 4 of us suffer from some kind of mental health issues like stress, depression, anxiety during our lives. So clearly, it is one of the common and serious problems we face in our lives. I always thought people who struggle from mental health issues like stress are the weak people, and normal people with enough discipline will be immune to it. Until in the first year of my work, I was assigned to a tough project, working for long hours under high pressure. After a few weeks, I lost sleep, and gradually I developed a loss in hearing with very severe stress. Until one day, the stress got so bad, I couldn't even open my laptop to check my email. Because of the prejudice and stigma attached to mental health issues, I could not tell my boss and my colleagues what I was going through. Too often, people are afraid to admit they are struggling, and this fear of prejudice prevents people from seeking help. Drawing on from my personal experience and also some research on the topic, we found that early-stage mental health sufferers find it difficult to formulate a supportive network and also seeking help within the network quickly and decisively. So we've built Pulse to help people get help quickly. And let me show you what it can do. Pulse has a very short onboarding process. You log in using your email and a password, and takes you directly to your own dashboard. Here you can see I already have a list of my family members and friends as my network. But if I want to add someone to my supportive network, all I need to do is click the plus button here and type in the email address of your friend you want to add to your supportive network and send the invitation. An email that will send directly to the person that you're adding to with acceptance links to that person. So here I've added Nirali, who is also a wonderful member of my team. And while we wait for my acceptance, let's see what I can do with the current list of my friends here. Conventionally, if you are suffering from stress and need someone to help you, first you would have to look through your phone or someone that you want to help, and someone you trust. Perhaps they won't judge you, or perhaps they won't talk behind your back. And secondly, you have to worry if that person will agree to help you, or if he or she is available. All these create additional stress on top of what you're already suffering. So with Pulse, actually sending a help request is really easy. All you need to do is click the send request button. And here, depending on the severity of my feeling, I can click on from 1 to 3. So 1 being the mildest condition and 3 being the most severe. As you can see, depending on the severity, some text is pre-populated for me, saving me the energy and hustle to word my condition into words. So here I can select multiple friends for that request. For example, I'm going to select my wife and Tom, another team member, for this request, and actually click send. So now I can see how easy that is to send a request to multiple person. And if I want to check the status of my request, all I need to do is go back to my dashboard and go into the active requests page here. So you can see that my request has been pending, acceptance from the 2 persons I've just created. So when we're building this app, we're very conscious on the fact that the user may already be suffering from stress. Therefore, our user experience is optimized so that least amount of clicks are required to send a request But actually, on the other side, we have enriched the features for the helper who come to support. Let's take a look at what goes behind the scenes for the helper. Now, because Pulse is a community to help you and your friends, every Pulse user not just receive help, but they can also give help too. So on the dashboard here, I see one friend who's actually in need. And if I scroll down, I see actually it's coming from a Tom. Let's click in and see what he's actually in need. Okay, so I see that he's actually stressed at work and needs some urgent help. And I see actually he's very close to here, so I'm really happy to accept his SOS. Great. So now I can actually go and actually have a coffee chat with Tom and listen and talk about his issues in person. And once it's resolved, I can just click the resolve button and go back to my dashboard. So today, hopefully I have shown you how quickly and easily it is to build your own support network and seek help within your network you just built. Going forward, I see 3 primary directions of expansion. 1, prevention, adding resources to build awareness around mental health issues, and also some kind of self-assessment tools for the user would be helpful. And secondly, treatment. For the user to finding professional help from counselors would be something that would add value to this app. And lastly, user interactions, building a community forum where users can share their personal stories and tips on overcoming stress, anxiety, and so on and so forth, would be also a value add, in my opinion. So that concludes our demo, and I'd like to thank my team, Nirali, Cecile, and Tom, for their wonderful support and help in the last 2 weeks. Thank you.
Well done, Michael. Well done, guys. Lovely, and a real purpose-built product. So, not that you guys aren't, but I mean, so, next up, we have a team called Edu Crew. The team consists of Alvaro, Laura, and Dixon. And Alvaro is going to be presenting Edu Crew. He came up with the idea while at university, and he came on this course to try and take it to the next level. So, over to you guys. And I think there's a mic there. Cool.
Hello? Yeah, it's working. So my name is Alvaro, and this is Edu Crew. I'm a recent Queen Mary graduate, and during my time at the university, it was really hard to get help because students, teachers are very busy with hundreds of students, and so really the only way to get help is to call a tutor. And so I did that, but I didn't find that the tutor exceeded my needs. So I got the tutor, and sorry, fuck. So yeah, I got my tutor, and then yeah, this I'm gonna sign up now through Facebook. I'm gonna look for my university, which is Queen Mary. And I have been having trouble with math, and so I really want some help from mathematical models. And so yeah, this is a class by Dixon. I really don't know the guy, but so I have to read a little bit more about him. So he studied 5 years. He seems very professional, and so he has also past papers, which is very good. And so I'm going to see his reviews. He seems great tutor. We knew his stuff. Yeah. Was great to help before my master's, so that's exactly what I need. The lesson is 2 hours, only £8, much less that I used to pay at Queen Mary's. So that's awesome. I already one student booked the session, so I'm gonna book myself the session as well. They convinced me. So now please close your eyes because we're gonna put the card details now. So it's very important that you don't look at that. Thank you. So yeah, that's awesome. We are inside the session now, and we have some chat here. Welcome students. Any questions before we start? So we're gonna tell the tutor that if he can help us and if he is available now. So I have trouble. Yeah, that's the sensation you feel before a math test. It's obvious. So yeah, he can help. He says he can help. So he's so weak. Yes, cool. So he's available. Now we're gonna join the session, a live session with him. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Close your eyes again. Shit. There we go. There we go. That's it. Yay. Perfect. 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 Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So after 5 minutes of lessons, I will now be a perfect tutor, a perfect student of mathematical model. I will know it perfectly. So that's cool. And the second the second problems that the student have and the student face every day is that they're always almost out and always almost broke. I mean, this is a reality. And so with EduCrew, you can also become a tutor. And so it's really easy to do. You see how easy to do is. You just need to say what you're good at. So I'm good at economics. I can help. I'm not good at math, but I'm an economics genius. So that's good. That's good. So we're gonna become a tutor. And yeah, I think that we're gonna create a session. Let's see if some people join, and so we can have a group tutoring online with our students. So yeah, the title will be Microeconomics, maybe. And the university will be mine, Queen Mary, of course. So yeah, the subject will be economics, and let's do it at, now, at 7, maybe. 1 hour, I want to do more, and also the price I need to start, very low, because I need to build up my profile, so it's £5 only. And yeah, I will provide some help for the students. Awesome. So yeah, that's our session, and here we land on the student dashboard where we can see our upcoming sessions, our past sessions as well, and a little summary of how much money we made and during the last month and all sorts of things. So it's that easy to get to be a tutor. You just need to become a tutor, describe a little bit about yourself, and you're ready to go. You can also create a session on the dashboard. So let's go to the session and see if anybody has already joined. Oh, we have 2 people joined already. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we're gonna go to live, and we're gonna see. Hello, I need some help already. Already, this is quick. This is quick. Good, mate. So, are they ready to join the session? So we join the session now with them. Close your eyes again now, just in case. So there we go, one. There we go. He just really liked the platform, so he had to come back again. So yeah. Waiting for the second one. We got the second one there. Right there.
I can't wait to learn so much.
That's awesome. So yeah, guys, do you need help with economics? Oh, what happened? Wow. Yeah, so after this, after 45 minutes of this again, I would have earned some money, and they would have been teachers at, they would have been masters and microeconomics. That's me. So that's all. Thank you very much, and you know what to do. Join the crew if you want to study smarter, not harder. Thank you.
That's great. See, we had a lot of fun. Well done, Álvaro. Muchas gracias. Muy bien. It was very good. A few glitches, but that's tech, you know, you have to have a few glitches, otherwise it's not fun. So, next up we have a team called Campus. Let's go, guys. So, the team is Charlie, Anil, and Hugo. The slogan is, the way to get in touch with student societies. Again, Charlie's just straight out of uni, he's got an idea, found a pain, he's got a solution, he's got a target market, he's going to demo it. Good. Over to you guys.
Hello. Hey guys, I'm Charlie. I'm one of the 3 creators of Campus. So what is Campus? Well, Campus is the first influencer marketing platform specifically to target university students around the world. And this opens up the opportunity for companies to email any university society in the UK within a few minutes. So just kind of to open up, to give a bit of context to what we're doing and the problem we're trying to solve, I'm going to tell 2 really small stories. Firstly, from the student perspective, which is one side of our market. A couple of years ago now, I was heading up the Entrepreneurs Conference at LSE. It was going well, but we were a few £100s short of our financial target to break even. So we asked the university for money. They said no. We tried to increase the price of our tickets. We didn't sell any more. So very luckily, we came across a founder of a company called Finimize. So you guys know the company, and he was trying to break into LSE, into the student market, and specifically LSE. And he said to us, "Well, I would like to email all of your society, and in return, I'll give you enough cash to break even on your conference." And we were like, "Yeah, fine. Obviously, we'd do it for free anyway. Our society wants to hear from you." And the second story is when I was working at Deliveroo last summer, and we were launching in Worcester, and we were trying to hire more drivers, but the main source of drivers for Deliveroo is students who are trying to earn a bit of extra cash, and we were trying to contact students. We tried Facebook, we got a few guys come up and join us, but not enough. And we were kind of stuck where to go. Freshers Fair, they normally market at, was 2 months away, and we couldn't get through to students. We had to delay the launch by a week. And this kind of brings us to where we are at the moment, which is Campus. So, just to reiterate, the two problems are students find it really, really time-consuming to find enough sponsorship to fund society activities, and brands spend an extortionate amount of money on either hiring students or promoting to them. So we're going to show you what we do, firstly by kind of showing the story of how a brand uses our platform Campus. So this is Chives over here, and Chives is a HR assistant at Deliveroo. He's being tasked by his manager to hire a few computer science students for the upcoming internship next year. And he's a former alumnus of St Andrews. So he's kind of, searched computer science, whatever, and he's seen a St Andrews, nice. So you click on them. And bear in mind, everyone on our site are actual real societies which have signed up within the last 3 weeks. So it'd be pretty cool to email them now, but we don't want to annoy them. I mean, they're real students, so probably should go back. And we've created a fake society called, well, it's not a real, it's kind of a society, the Wagon, at the University of Shoreditch. And, they're good, the description's good. I mean, we've heard things about them, they're pretty popular, top coding school in Europe, just let you know. So yeah, we think they're good. They've done 9 weeks of coding. We're going to send them a little email. We're going to, the typical delivery email, which we send to everyone. Yeah, that looks good. Following jobs. So should we preview it? Yeah, so nice. 99% of people these days view the first email on their iPhone as opposed to their laptop. So we're quite glad to see that it looks good on an iPhone. I'm sure you'll all agree. So yeah, you see, we're going to pay by Stripe now. Pay our £26, which is about £1 a member of the Wagon Society at the University of Shoreditch, and it's good. Well done, Chives. So we have Hugo. Now, Hugo is the society president at the University of Shoreditch, the Wagon Society, and he's just got a notification on his phone, an SMS message and an email saying that you've got someone potentially looking to sponsor an email to you. And lo and behold, it's here. He's logged onto his dashboard, and it's on his dashboard. Obviously he knows Deliveroo is a good company, but he still wants to inspect the email to make sure it's not spam going through to his society. It looks good. He knows his society will be quite interested. It's the kind of opportunity they want. They want to, go to work for cool companies. which is good. So he wants the cash. He's got a social coming up next week for his society. He wants to fund it. And yeah, that's it. £26 paid into his account. Brilliant. Paid into the society account, not actually his account. So yeah, now back to Chives. The man working at Deliveroo. He's been eagerly awaiting his status update, and he's going to great, they've accepted. Well done, Wagon. So now there's people in the crowd here who've just got this email. They're students at Society of the Wagon, and they're going to open the email. And the stats, hopefully, if the tech works, are going to live update on screen. And while they do, or don't, I'm going to do a little outro. So there's kind of, yes. So there's a few little takeaway points that I'd like to give you all. Number one, this is a platform which actually works. We've got, it's a platform which works. So it opens up a whole new avenue for companies to recruit students. It's a huge market at the moment, graduate recruitment. And number two, it provides societies around the UK where funding is getting cut, especially from universities. It opens up a new avenue for funding, to subsidise memberships and to put on even cooler events around the UK, at universities around the UK. The second takeaway point is every society on our page that you can see if you go on campus.com right now, apart from the Wagon, which is obviously not a real University of Shoreditch, which is not a real university, they are all real societies which have signed up to our platform in the last 3 weeks. So that equates to, I think, 17,000 university students, which is 14 university societies which have signed up, which is about 650 a day. And we hope to, now we're not studying 9 hours a day at Wagon, we hope to add even more in the next coming weeks. Which leads on to the second takeaway point, which is, the third takeaway point, is any startups in the room who are looking to recruit computer science graduates or finance graduates, or just any kind of society, really, chemistry, biochemistry, that kind of stuff, you can, by next Monday to Tuesday, you come on our site, you'll be able to send them an email instantly, which we think is pretty cool. And finally, I'd like to thank Hugo, Anil, wherever you are, there you are, and all the TAs and Ed and everyone at the Wagon for doing an amazing job over the last 9 weeks. We've learned so much. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Chives. Where did you get the name Chives? I like Chives. Yeah, it's his name. Okay. Well done, guys. So that's real. Again, real users, real data, real societies, and it's working, which again, is very impressive over 10 days. So next up, we have a product, an app called Meteor. The team is James, Kiara, Ralph, and Art-temp. James will be presenting it. And it's it's a platform where you can create a custom dating app for your university.
Cool. Cheers, Ed. Can you all hear me on this? Yeah, awesome. Cool. So thank you so much for coming. I'm James, and we're the team behind Meteor. We're the platform that lets any university create their own custom dating app in 20 seconds. Now, university is actually one of the best places to meet new people. You know, there's loads of other students who are your age and who share your interests. But you know, after the first few weeks, it's kind of hard to meet new faces. And traditional online dating just really hasn't taken off amongst students. It's still a bit weird, the demographic's a bit older, and it feels a bit creepy to be meeting up with a stranger who you've never met before. But you know, at university, I'd feel really comfortable meeting up with someone I just met that morning at lectures. Chances are that we have loads of mutual friends in common. But from the university side, it's a real pain to set up your own app. It's a lot of code, it's a lot of infrastructure just to get something that works. And that's where Meteor comes in. With Meteor, any uni can set up and get started within seconds without having to hire a developer. So let's check it out. Now imagine I'm the president of the LSE Student Union and I'm looking to get started on Meteor. I can just hit get started and fill out some information about my university. So my university name is LSE. And let's customize the look and feel of the app with the LSE's classic red color. And I just hit create. Oh, bollocks. Let's try LSE test or dating. That's bad. But imagine that actually worked. Yeah, so once Meteor have approved my university, I'll be able to just invite LSE students and get started straight away. But for the purpose of the demo, let's check out a community that's already started, so Oxford. Okay, now imagine I'm an Oxford student. I've heard about this app that my student union have set up, and I check it out. So, I want to join Oxlove, which is the Oxford University site. And the homepage for each university is custom, so I immediately recognize it and feel at home. Let's continue with Facebook. And yeah, this is Oxford's app with the familiar Oxford blue. And here I can swipe through profiles and see what people are studying. I can tap on a profile to read more about that other person. Oh, cool, Jessica's from Trinity College. Yeah, I know loads of friends there. Cool, she seems really cool. I'll give her a like. Oh, Kiara studies psychology, that's what I study. Yeah, I think I recognize her from the behavioral lecture. I'll send her a like too. Oh, it's a match, sweet. So from here I can start a conversation and chat with Kiara. Sweet, perfect. I'm afraid that's all we had time for. But you've seen how with Meteor it's actually super easy to get started as a uni and create your own app with your own colors and your own interface. Just within a few seconds you fill out a form and we create the app for you and handle all the infrastructure. And we're actually really excited to be launching this across the UK next semester. So yeah, just before I go, I wanted to give a massive thank you to the team, Kiara, Art-temp and Ralph, who put in so much hard work to make this happen. So thanks for listening.
Nice one. Well done, James. Well recovered. Those things happen, but no, it's a great app. It's a great app. And Kiara and Jessica, who chose, they're both in the crowd. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but you better fight over this guy. So next up, we have a team called Dateable. The team is Tommy, Hamish, and Adrian. It's very cool. I've actually partook in it earlier, and I'll have to tell you the result later. But it provides you with a strategy to beat the bookies. Go, guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Tommy from Dateable. I'd like you to imagine a coin. Or visualize this coin we've got here. Imagine flipping that coin. You decide that you want to make a bet on that coin. You go heads. You stake £1. And you know that there's 50% chance of that coin landing on heads. However, the bookmaker who you're making the bet with claims that it's 55%. What this means is that you get less money when the coin lands on heads than the true value. And this is the situation that bookies face, that punters face every time they make a bet on football. The problem with this is that they're skimming off the top, and without a solid strategy, a solid statistical strategy for combining your bets and for making bets, you're going to lose out. So this is where Dateable helps. So as you can see behind me, Dateable is a site which gives us that statistical strategy without requiring a PhD in statistics. So it gives us betting insights by recommending the top bets from across Europe's top 5 leagues. And I just want to emphasize here at this point that this data is real data. This is information that if we'd started making the bets that we'd recommended 3 weeks ago, we would have made £40 profit from our starting investment. So at Dateable, what we do is we make picking winners simple. We give you access to advanced data science methods, and we allow you to track the performance of your portfolio over time. So let's check it out. Let's sign in. While Hamish is signing in, again, just emphasize, everything you're about to see is real data. These are real matches, real odds, real recommendations that we ourselves and friends at the Wagon have bet on. So, a little confession to make. I am a Palace fan for my sins. And we've had a difficult start to the season, but I'm hopeful that we can pick it up. On Dateable, I want to see what the algorithm's telling me about their match. So we're going to head over to the Premier League matches and see how Crystal Palace is doing. So I know we've got 2 games coming up. And while we're not at the top most valuable bets, we can see here that the game next week against Southampton is one of the top ranked bets in the Premier League. Okay, so we can see that it's predicting a draw, but if we zoom down, if we scroll down, we can see what other information there is. So here, we've got the information that the model is producing. So it's giving us probabilities for particular outcomes, which is what it uses to calculate the value in bets. But if we scroll, oh, ouch. Yeah, as I said, it's been a difficult start to the season, but everyone just please remember, although we've lost 3 games, it could always be worse. We could be Arsenal fans. Sorry, Jamie. Okay, so taking it back, the main value proposition of Dateable is our recommended bets, which basically make picking winners simple. So here we have a page which picked the top 5 bets for value and expected outcome from across Europe's top 5 leagues. So at the top we can see CD Ligan, but before we click on it, let's just find out a little bit more about how the algorithm works. So Hamish here has just hovered over the algorithm, over the question mark and given us a little tooltip. And this tells us what this magical hexagon is actually doing. It's ranking, it's a bespoke ranking algorithm that we have built here at Dateable that combines the expected outcome and value to rank and filter bets. Okay, perfect. So we've got a bit of information about how it works. But let's dive into this match. Okay, excellent. So we're on the page and we can see that the algorithm is predicting a home win. And the value comes from the difference between Dateable's predicted odds, the model odds shown here, and the odds below, which are the bookies' odds. But if we scroll down again, we can see the lovely hexagon showing us what the model is producing. It's producing these probabilities for different events. And again, if we go further down, Hamish, what are we talking about? What's happening here? Okay, excellent. So we can see that the home team form, which is what the algorithm's recommending, is pretty good. So the last 2 matches, they've won the last 2, whereas the away team form is pretty shabby. So we're feeling a lot more comfortable. What do you reckon, Hamish? Do you think we should make this bet?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think so. Hoping you'd say that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and place this bet. And thinking of, oh yeah, stake of £10. It's almost as if we planned this. And we could here click through to the bookies and make this bet with the bookies. However, right now I want to make sure that it's been sent to my profile and we can see the bets that we're tracking at Dateable. Perfect. So here we've got some lovely graphs. And again, this graph might look familiar. This is actually how the algorithm has performed over the last 3 game weeks. So we've made a profit of £40 on the last 3 game weeks. We've got a number of wins and losses. And you can see that there's nice visual feedback for our betting portfolio. So now let's zoom in and let's have a look at our individual bets so we can see a little bit more. Okay, so here we've got all the bets that we've made. And yes, there are some red ones, but again, as I said, we've made a profit overall, which is the whole point of this enterprise. So right, let's see if that bet we just made has been added to our profile. Excellent, there it is. It's been added and we're tracking. And what this means is that once it's added to your profile, we will update your total profit and your calculations based on the outcome of that match. Cool. So we're all here to win money, right? We're all here because we love football and we want to make money from the bookies, from betting. So let's head over to the wins page. You see lovely green page. This is what you want to see all the time. So yeah, it's cool. Made a bit of profit here, which is nice. But yeah, so that's most of Dateable. Hamish, do you want to take us back to the top? Sweet. So we've taken you on a journey through Dateable and through the process that we're going through. And you lucky few viewers have had a sneak preview at what we are recommending for the upcoming game week. And these are like live games. This game is actually happening at 8 tonight. And we ourselves have put money on it. And we can only say that like it is top of our value. And if you're interested, at least follow it and see how we perform. So yeah, there's value to be made there. So yeah, definitely go head to our site, check it out, subscribe, and experience winning. We are Dateable, informing you with data. Thank you very much.
Nice one. Well done, Tommy, Hamish. Great work, guys. That's real, and I actually placed the bets on the one at the top, so I'll let you know how I got on later. But, so, that's it. You're done. I can't believe it. Another batch, another 9 weeks, another quarter, it's gone. 25 amazing people. You're going to go and do amazing things. You've shown it here how hard you worked. It's a real honor for us as staff to watch you guys progress from day one all the way to the end. And for everyone who's here, it's really not easy. It's super difficult. You have to stay seriously focused and keep healthy and not go out every Friday night like we did. But well done. And stay in touch. You know, we have a huge community worldwide. 23 cities, offices. We've got 2,000 alumni. We're growing by 250 alumni every quarter now. So just stay in touch. It's massive. And we're here, our office. We've got a new office. Come and see us, Kingsland Road. But well done, and you deserve a big pat on the back and lots of drinks. Well done, guys. I also want to say a big thank you to Alex and Arthur. This is Alex. He runs around doing cameras, and Arthur's over there. They are very much the leaders of this batch, of this office in London, of the Wagon, in London. They lead it. They are super technical. They run around. They're amazing teachers. They give every second of their lives to this company. I feel bad. I go home. I see my wife. I have supper. They're still in the office. They're working. You know, it's incredible to have you guys here. Thank you so much. Last time I gave them a bottle of Asahi to say thanks, and this time I've got you 2 bottles of Asahi to say thanks. Okay. And thank you all our teachers. You know who you are. You've been incredible. We have about 17 teachers this batch rolling on. Thanks for all your time, but more importantly, to you guys at the front. You've been amazing. Thanks for making it so much fun for us as well, and good luck. And stay behind. We've got some drinks. I think there's still some. And enjoy. Well done.